He's a good man. I like Dr. Fauci a lot, just so you understand. No, he's not here because we really weren't discussing what he's best at, but he'll be back up very soon.
President Trump's response yesterday when asked why Dr. Anthony Fauci was not at the White House briefing room podium. The New York Times is reporting on how Trump has given unusual leeway to Fauci, but aides say he is losing his patience. According to the Times, quote, Dr. Fauci has grown bolder in correcting the president's falsehoods and overly rosy statements about the spread of the coronavirus in the past 2 weeks, and has become a hero to the president's critics because of it. And now Trump's patience has started to wear thin. Jonathan Lemire, you had similar reporting for the AP, noting that Trump is losing his patience not just with Fauci, but with the medical professionals who have made the case day after day that the only way to prevent a catastrophic loss of life is essentially to shut down the country.
That's right, Mika. His frustrations with Fauci have grown, and on two levels. On one, he is part of a number of medical professionals who are urging the president to be cautious and to not reopen things just yet. But secondly, as it often is with this president, it's about media appearances. And the president himself and a few key advisors around him have noticed that Fauci has, while talking to conservative media, tends to praise the president. But when talking to more mainstream media, including some magazine interviews over the weekend, is more critical. It seems more willing to express his differences with the approach from Donald Trump. And that is starting to wear on him. And I'll just note, the president has tweeted twice this morning about Dr. Fauci, rather mixed messages. On one, he thanks him. He retweeted a clip of him in an interview and says, "Thank you, Tony." On the other, he retweets the meme of Dr. Fauci, like burying his head in his hands the other day when the president said something that wasn't true. So it's not quite clear what that means from these rather contradictory retweets this morning. Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah. Caddy K.
What it means is the president is tweeting this morning, Caddy K, or Mika, the president's tweeting this morning instead of trying to figure out how to get testing more universal across America.
It's ridiculous. And that universal testing, Caddy K, is what's guiding other countries through this. Until we have that, this mysterious killer, or what invisible enemy, as the president calls him, we're going to have these asymptomatic carriers. We're not going to know our way through this.
Yeah, we heard it from the congressman that in New York, testing is absolutely key. We need to test who's got it. We need to test eventually who's had it so that they can then get back to work. And in a sense, it is going to take a certain amount of humility here. I don't know if the president thinks the United States is different. It's not. If you look at what is happening in other countries, it's going to come here. Healthcare systems in the United States are going to be hit in the same way. And to somehow be able to wish it away and wish that it's not going to be like Italy or the UK or other countries in Europe, it's just not going to happen.
All right, Caddy K, thank you so much for being with us. We greatly appreciate it. And Mika, isn't it interesting? The president keeps calling this the invisible killer. Well, make it so you can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it. You can track it. You can map it if you have tests. You're making it the invisible killer. Every day you don't throw the entire weight of the federal government behind getting tests to every American who wants one. Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.